Welcome to our in-depth Truelancer review. If you are evaluating freelancing marketplaces for hiring or for finding paid work, this guide will give you the facts you need to make a confident decision. We will cover how Truelancer works, who it is best for, how fees are structured, how escrow and milestones protect you, what support and dispute processes look like, and how it compares to major alternatives. Let us begin with what Truelancer is. Truelancer is an online marketplace that matches clients to freelancers across a wide range of services, including web and mobile development, UX and graphic design, content writing, SEO and digital marketing, virtual assistants, data entry, and more. The core model is straightforward. Clients post a project with scope, skills required, budget range, and deadlines. Freelancers browse listings and submit proposals that explain approach, timeline, and price. Clients then shortlist, chat, negotiate milestones, and hire. Truelancer's interface is intentionally simple. The dashboard organizes your active projects, proposals, messages, and payments. Search and filters let clients narrow by category, skill tags, location, hourly rate, and rating. Freelancers can filter projects by budget, duration, and skills. You will also see profile completeness prompts and verification steps that help improve trust and visibility in search results. A frequent question is whether Truelancer uses AI. The practical answer is that the platform employs recommendation and ranking algorithms to surface relevant jobs and freelancers, helps detect risky or spammy behavior, and nudges users with data-driven tips to improve profiles and proposals. These are common machine learning applications focused on relevance and safety. You will not find generative AI copilots building code or writing content for you on the platform by default. The value is mainly in better matching and smoother vetting. Next, pricing and fees. Truelancer is free to join for both clients and freelancers. The company earns money through service fees on completed work and optional membership plans. Paid memberships generally offer more monthly bid credits, higher profile visibility, and in some cases reduced commission rates. Because exact fees can vary by category, project type, geography, and plan tier, the best practice is to review the current fee schedule in your account before accepting a contract. Clients may see a modest payment processing or handling fee. Freelancers should factor platform service fees and payout transfer costs into their bids so their net earnings meet expectations. Payments are protected through an escrow system, often referred to as safe deposit. Here's how it works. For fixed-price projects, clients fund a milestone in advance. The money is held securely until deliverables are submitted and approved. Funds are released to the freelancer. If expectations are not met, the milestone can be revised or a dispute can be opened for mediation. For ongoing relationships, consider splitting work into smaller milestones or using recurring billing cycles to keep cash flow steady and risk low. Let's walk through the hiring workflow, step by step. Clients write a detailed brief with objectives, required skills, success criteria, file formats, and a realistic timeline. They set a budget range and decide whether to invite freelancers directly or wait for proposals. Freelancers respond with a tailored proposal that references the brief, outlines a solution, defines milestones, and provides a competitive price. Clients review portfolios, ratings, verification badges, and previous feedback. A short discovery call or chat clarifies deliverables. When both parties agree, the client funds the first milestone and work begins. Quality assurance on Truelancer hinges on transparent reviews, verified identities, and clear acceptance criteria. The more specific the brief, the lower the risk of scope creep. If you are a client, ask for a small paid proof of concept for complex builds such as a design system, a data pipeline, or an API integration. If you are a freelancer, define done with precision. What files will be delivered, how many revisions are included, what metrics indicate success, and what timeline and dependencies you require. Dispute resolution exists as a backstop when things do not go to plan. If there is a disagreement, the platform can review chat logs, briefs, delivered files, and milestone terms to propose a fair outcome. To maximize your protection, keep all communication and payments on platform. Off-platform payments usually void platform protections and can complicate refunds or evidence gathering. How does Truelancer compare to other marketplaces? Upwork is the largest competitor with robust search, extensive filters, and enterprise features, but can be more competitive in popular categories. Fiverr focuses on prepackaged gigs at transparent prices with clear add-ons and timelines, which can be faster for simple tasks but less flexible for custom scopes. Freelancer.com emphasizes contests for design and naming, which can be great for getting many concepts quickly. People per hour and Guru are additional options with loyal user bases. Truelancer's proposition is a clean interface, broad category coverage, escrow protection, and competitive fees that can appeal to startups, agencies, and solo operators seeking cost-effective talent. Support and trust are essential. Truelancer provides a help center, email support, and ticketing. Expect verification requests for identity and payment methods, especially before large payouts. You can strengthen trust by completing your profile, adding a professional headshot, showcasing portfolio items with context and results, and maintaining fast response times. Prompt communication is often the deciding factor in winning a contract. Let's summarize pros and cons. Pros: simple onboarding, escrow-based protection, granular categories, and a healthy supply of small to mid-sized projects that are accessible to newer freelancers and cost-sensitive clients. Transparent reviews and verification badges aid decision-making. Optional memberships can unlock more bids and visibility. Cons: the bidding model can create price pressure in crowded categories, proposal quality varies widely, and top freelancers may be selective with availability. As with any marketplace, diligence is required to avoid mismatches and delays. If you are a client, here are practical tips. Start with a pilot milestone to validate capability and communication. Ask for a written execution plan with a timeline and acceptance tests. Fund milestones promptly and give structured feedback. Track on-time delivery rates and post-project quality scores to choose partners for long-term work. If you are a freelancer, niche down to a service where you can show clear outcomes, like conversion-focused landing pages or audit plus implementation packages. Use proposal templates, but tailor them with specific insights from the brief. Quote with fees and payout costs in mind so your net earnings are predictable. Security and data handling matter for businesses. Share credentials via secure methods, rotate passwords after project completion, and use version control or cloud storage with access logs. For marketing and content, define ownership and licensing in the milestone description so rights transfer is explicit upon payment. Who is Truelancer best for? Clients with defined scopes who want competitive pricing and fast turnaround. Freelancers who are proactive, communicative, and comfortable competing on proposals. Agencies that need flexible bench capacity across design, content, and development sprints. If you fit one of these profiles, create a project or profile, test the platform with a pilot, measure results against your KPIs, and scale up if the signal is positive. In closing, Truelancer is a credible, feature-complete freelancing marketplace that balances simplicity with the core protections professionals expect: escrow, reviews, verification, and mediation. Use precise scopes, milestone discipline, and clear communication to minimize risk. Compare outcomes against alternatives like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer.com to find the ideal mix of price, speed, and quality for your needs. With a thoughtful approach, Truelancer can be a reliable channel for building remote teams and growing a sustainable freelance business.